Hey Pisces, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to your reading. First and foremost, happy birthday, because we are in Pisces season now. So all that energy is in your sun sign. I hope it's really reinvigorating you. Today, we are going to look at some sort of situation that is pretty prevalent in your life right now and the person that you're dealing with. This does not have to be a love relationship, although it can be. This can also be friend, family, neighbor, coworker, what have you. This is some sort of situation that's, I want to say taking a pretty big focus in your life right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at how this person is feeling about the situation and why they're feeling that way. We're going to look at what action they're likely to take based on these feelings and what they hope to accomplish by this action. And the goal here is to try to give you a little bit of clarity, a little bit of perspective on maybe why they're acting the way that they're acting, what they're doing, stuff like that, just so that you can hopefully act within your highest vibration. And then we're also going to take a look at how you're feeling about the situation, subconscious or conscious, so you may not be aware of you're feeling this way. We're going to look at what action you're likely to take and the future of the situation. So I personally find this reading, like for myself, to be pretty helpful, so I'm hoping it'll be that way for you as well. Let's see here for Pisces, please. Now we're good. All right. So where am I cutting your deck, Pisces? It doesn't want to come to me. Where am I cutting your deck? There. Okay. Ooh, I like that. Middle of the deck, there's a Conqueror of Cups, which is Knight of Cups in this deck. I feel like it's a very beautiful card. So this is the driving force of what's going on here, which is an interesting energy. But let's get the rest of your cards before we really start interpreting this, shall we? Ooh, wow. Bottom of the deck, we have Ruler of Cups, which is King of Cups. So it's honestly going from the Knight to the King. That's the driving force of this. It's like your emotions are deepening, evolving, which is really pretty. I like that. So let's see how your person is feeling about this, shall we, Pisces? The Hanged One. They're, I want to say, feeling a little stuck right about now. Maybe not quite sure what they want to do, how to go about things. I get the feeling that they're looking for a bit of a different perspective on this. So why are they feeling this way? Justice. Interesting. I wonder if they're feeling a little bit like the scales aren't necessarily balanced. For some of you, I heard that they're not really sure if they deserve what's coming in, because from the looks of things, you have a lot of love. There's a lot of deep love coming out of this, and I'm wondering if they feel if they're worthy, which is interesting. I'm sure they are, right? Otherwise, why would you love them? I feel like we love people we deem worthy. But yeah, what action Pisces person is likely to take based on these feelings is Conqueror of Wands. Knight of Wands. Not necessarily sure I like this because Knight of Wands is kind of an inconsistent energy. Definitely a little back and forth, maybe kind of flaky. I will say it is passionate though. It is Wands. We are going to clarify some of this for sure. What they are hoping to accomplish by this action is Ten of Swords. Oh my god. Why would they do this to you? This is not okay. It feels like it's almost like they're letting their own feelings of inadequacy or something dictate how they're acting, which is inconsistent because they don't have the balls to like end this themselves. And I get the feeling that they're hoping that you do it instead. What they're actually going to do is create a lot of drama and a lot of unnecessary pain. I do not like this for you, Pisces. I was really hoping for a good message for you guys. That one kind of hurts. let's see how you're feeling in this situation. You're feeling Nine of Wands. Like you would do anything, almost. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. Like you would keep going, right? You would do whatever you need to do to keep this going for this person. And the action that you're willing to take on this is Ruler of Coins, King of Coins. Like you're willing to be their stability. You're willing to take care of them in any way that they need taken care of. And that's what you're going to do. So it feels like you're kind of going to fight the inconsistent crap that they're pulling. I want to know what this Justice is. Why this is putting them in a Hanged One energy. I will say, these being major arcanas, it feels like this is something they have to work through. This is some kind of lesson that they're needing to learn. I do feel that they have to see things in a different way, for sure. Okay, I'm not really liking this, honestly. Just looking here. Page of Materials at the bottom of the deck, Page of Emotions underneath that. It's immature energy for sure. But what we have here clarifying this Justice card is Queen of Emotions. Like, it is your counterpart, right? Because you're coming through as the king, so this is your queen. It feels like this is one side of the scale, and I'm going to show you the way I'm putting this here. The full side, right? This is the empty side, and the moon here. So I feel like there is love here for sure, but there's a balance that isn't there, and I have to say this as it's coming through. It feels like they're keeping something from you, and it could be another person with this Three of Pentacles. It could be something as simple as they're not really sure that they can put as much effort into this as you can. They're keeping something from you. There is some kind of secret here. And I think that's what's keeping them stuck. That's what's making them inconsistent, because there is love here for sure. But there's just this Seven of Voices. I'm going to take a whole new deck. And this is what I'm going to do. What is this Seven of Voices, please? Bottom of the deck is Eight of Pentacles. It feels like there's something else that's taking their focus from you. And again, I hate to say it, but it does feel like it could be another person. There's a Hierophant, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. It's almost like there's a whole other life that they're hiding from you, almost, which I don't like. Being that it is a Queen of Wands here, again, I feel like this could be another person. Especially if this is love related. This is stupid. I'm sorry. I feel like this person is kind of stupid. Like you've got all this love here, right? And you've got this Nine of Wands. You feel like you're willing to do whatever it takes. But it also kind of feels like you feel wounded warrior, right? You feel like every time you put too much in, you get hurt, but you're still willing to keep putting this in with this Ruler of Coins. I don't like this person that you're dealing with, Pisces. I really don't. Let's see the future of this situation. Ace of Coins. There's something new here. And that I definitely want to clarify, because I want to know, is it still this person? Are they going to come clean? I don't know. They could, because these cards are clarifying the Justice card, right? That is the sword on the Justice card is the Sword of Truth. So I'm making a giant mess here. Like, that sword, it is the Sword of Truth. It is the sword that brings balance to whatever's going on. So they very well could come clean. Being that the Knight of Wands is here, though, I don't really feel like they will, at least not initially. It could be a very long time before this Ten of Swords fight whatever happens. Because I feel like the Knight of Wands, has more of a feeling of running away from this than actually dealing with it. But what is this Ace of Coins, please? Interesting. Okay, this Ace of Coins I feel like isn't this person. It has nothing to do with this person. I feel like you're starting new, and Two of Voices is a really difficult decision here, but I get the feeling that you are choosing you. You're choosing your own happiness here, and you're saying F this person. Don't blame you one bit. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician, so you are well equipped to handle this. For sure, you have all of the aces. That's why you're starting with this Ace of Coins too. You're deciding that's the card I'm gonna play. I'm done playing games, so I'm just gonna focus on me and do my thing. Don't know where it's gonna take me, but I know for damn sure I'm gonna be happier. Underneath that, the Hanged Muse and the Five of Materials. So I feel like you're just gonna leave this person in their inconsistent energy, and you're just gonna leave them out in the cold. They're gonna feel it. They really are. But hopefully they learn whatever lesson it is that they need to learn, because they need to learn something. And I feel like it's how to not be a jerk. Not gonna lie. For some of them, I feel like it's a sense of self-worth. I feel like if they have another person that they're not telling you about, someone that they feel happy with and committed to, they must just be seeking out more and more people to validate them. And it's because they don't really love themselves, I want to say. They don't feel themselves worthy, because again, this Justice card, the initial energy I was getting off of this is they feel stuck because they don't feel worthy. And I mean, it's no wonder if they've got another person hanging out here, right? Whatever this secret is they're keeping from you, even if it's not another person, it is making them feel as though they need to come clean and they're not worthy of whatever you're offering, but they're not going to do that. They're just going to kind of double down on the crappy stuff that they're doing, and they're going to be inconsistent, and they're going to be back and forth in the hopes that it just implodes. You end this. You're done with them. You don't want to do it anymore. That's what they're hoping, because they don't have the guts to come clean and do this themselves. So, honestly, I do not blame you for getting out of this. And I like that you have an Ace of Coins underneath here. Like, this is a solid new beginning for you. Coins are material, right? They are the physical world. They are the material realm. So this could be some new person. This could just be something else that's just way better for you than whatever this other person is bringing. And I know that hurts to hear, especially with the fact that you're coming through here with the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. Like, you have so much love to give, as Pisces do. I know you guys really see the best in people, and you always try to give the benefit of the doubt. But I feel like in this case, you can't. And you shouldn't. I really don't. I know you feel like you would do anything that you need to do for this, but I feel like in this case, you need to not take care of them. You need to take care of you. You need to focus on your job if that's going to get you through this. I just knocked half the deck on the floor. Like, whatever you need to do, I feel like as long as it's not with this person, you're going to be so much happier. Because, again, you don't know where this is going to take you, but you're going to do it because it's going to be way happier than what you are. Okay, so I'm going to get you an Oracle card, Pisces, and then I'm going to clean up the half a deck that I just knocked onto the floor. I have to point out, I am looking down on the floor here. Only one card came out upright, and it was the Hermit. I don't think this means you're dealing with a Virgo. I think this means that you're just going to take some time to go within and do whatever you need to do to get through this and get over this person. Hermit energy might honestly be the best energy for you here dealing with this. But let's get you A Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle, shall we, Pisces? There we go. I love this. I really do. Bottom of the deck, you have the Metal King, discipline, armor, boundaries. I feel like, as much as I hate to say it, I do feel like you're going to throw up some armor around yourself to protect yourself. Again, wounded warrior energy. But it's just because you're setting boundaries. You don't want to deal with this. You don't want to deal with this person. You don't want to be hurt anymore, and that's absolutely valid. The card that actually came out, though, is the Cosmos, creativity and vastness. So, like, this is, the whole world is at your hands, right? You are the magician. That came out here somewhere. I know it did. Yeah, you have the whole world at your fingertips. No, not even the whole world. You have the whole cosmos at your fingertips, right? You can do anything you want to do. And I feel like with creativity here, you're probably going to just dive into that. And I feel like that's going to be the best course of action for you. If there's some sort of hobby or something you really love to do, I think putting some energy into that is going to benefit you in the long run. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Pisces. I honestly wish you the best in this. I hope this doesn't hurt too badly, although I know Pisces really feel their feelings. So I hope it's not too horrible. Just look at the end here. The Ace of Coins and the Ten of Cups. Okay, like something new, something way happier. Okay, but if this resonated for you, Pisces, please hit the like button. Helps me know as a tarot reader I've tapped into your energies, which is super important because I do strive to give the most accurate message that I possibly can. If you would like to see more, please hit the subscribe button, and if you have already, thank you so much for helping me grow my channel. I really do appreciate it because honestly, I'm having a lot of fun growing this channel, difficult as it may be. So yeah, take care of yourselves. I really do wish you the best, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.